But we talked about it all just at halftime and even throughout the game. You can always defend. You can always rebound. And San Pete did a great job. They played a great game. They kind of just managed the game, but we kind of just hung around, And then, we round 4, and then they put it up to 7, I think. I think their largest lead maybe was 7 or 8. And we just kept playing, just kept getting stops, kept getting, and then we just had enough baskets. And in the end, making a few threes was really big for us, kind of to end it out stretch. Jace hit a couple big ones, and then, Scott with a huge offensive rebound put back. And, we just did enough for the win. And sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty, but we'll take it. So.
No, I mean, I don't know if at any point in time you guys were overwhelmed in this game. You hung around through and through. It just seemed like sometimes the offense would go a little stale. That was it.
Yeah, no, I know. North St. Pete, they play like that. They're very, very well coached and very great on defense. They're physical and they make it difficult on you going through it. So yeah, credit to them and credit to us just to kind of hang around and make enough plays there at the end.
I know it's frustrating for us in the booth, so I can only imagine how frustrating it is for you and the team when that stinking lid will not come off the rim. We could not get a bounce from beyond the perimeter. It seemed like several shots were halfway down. They just wouldn't drop in that first half and really even into the third quarter, Coach.
No, and it was shots at the rim. It was shots, on threes, and it just seemed like, I think it just felt at one point that it's just like, tonight's just not our night. We just can't make anything. But credit to the boys, and they just kept battling. We made enough kind of coming down the stretch to and just enough hustle plays and enough toughness that we kind of, made it happen. But it wasn't the prettiest. It wasn't the, you're not going to put it on any like film but it was, it was a great win, and we'll take it over a really tough team. So,
Coach, if we look at some of the other aspects of this game tonight, there's all kinds of highlight reels, I think, really throughout this game. One of them in particular would be the way you guys battled on the glass, right? That was so key tonight. Several times in this game, you could look at it and say, well, it's going to be over, but I think it was a second chance opportunities, maybe even denying the opposition those second chance opportunities.
Yeah.
So I think the glass is what really won this game.
Definitely. I mean, we rebounded really well, especially down the stretch. We kind of holding them to one possession, not holding them to, not the second chance opportunities, and it kind of got us a little bit into our transition game, and it was doing a really good job. So we'll take it. Just off it, and just credit to West and Scott and Will, all those guys just, holding on the glass. And even I saw Breck and those guards battling. And so I don't know what the final stats were with the rebounds, but it felt like we were controlling of that and doing a good job. And so, yeah, you just got to compete in all aspects of the game if your shot's not falling. And so we're thankful to come out with a win. So.
We'll talk about some of the individual performances. Jace finally did get it going in the second half, and we know that when he gets it going, it does change kind of the makeup of the offense. Had a big triple to get rolling in overtime, came up with a big foul shot late in the game as well. Did hit a three-point shot in that second half. He finishes with 16. It was a solid night for Jace once he found his rhythm.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit get going, and I think kind of affected, we came off such an emotional game over there at Carbon. I think that kind of affected us a little bit, kind of just getting into the flow and the motion of the offense. And so I think that it was kind of a little bit late getting going, even for Jace and for all of us. But I think down the stretch, he was money. He handled the rock. He had that big 3 in overtime and, made a lot of good decisions. So yeah, we love Jace, and he does a lot of great things for our program. So we love him around here. So
if we talk about some of the little things, Brett Griffin did so many. I think it was his best game at the varsity level.
Oh, I absolutely agree. He only ended up with 2 points, and I don't think that tells.
This is Dave
and Ryan
from Dave and Ryan.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42. Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Branson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
We are counting down the moments to tip off right now, going over the starting lineups here at Juab High School. Again, Jordan Buscareni alongside Travis Anderson as we are at Juab High School for what is a very important region contest, and we will begin with the starting 5 for the Juab Wasps, who, Travis, importantly enough, entered tonight's game with the number 2 ranking in the RPI. Before we get to the starting lineup, we can talk about just how good this team has been really all season long.
All season, like you said, Jordan. That's why they're number 2.
They do everything correct. They can shoot from the perimeter. They can get to the hole. They're a good free throw shooting team, and on the outside, they can knock down the three-point ball. And they're a good rebounding team, and that's an area where Emery's going to have to limit them tonight.
Right now, the lights are off here at Juab High School as they get set to announce the starting five for Juab. While the lights are off, let's take a look at the Emery High School starting five. I can't see anything right now. Looking at, trying to look at my computer here in the dark. Starting five for the Emery Spartans.
Porter Hertzman, number 21, point guard.
Jace Franson, number 11, shooting guard.
Braxton Butler, number 32, forward. Scott Johansson, 35, power forward. Wes Johansson, number 42, forward.
There's the starting five for the Emery Spartans again tonight. They are looking for their fourth consecutive win. And Travis, they have played well over the last little while.
They really have. You talk about the way they're playing. They're starting to click at the right time, and that's all you can ask for. We're getting down to it. There's only a couple weeks left till we get to state. This is the first go-around. You're ending it on the road, and we know the second half back end is going to be road heavy.
Starting five tonight for the Juab Wasps. We'll see number 11, Trent Baker. Again, he is a senior on this year's team. Also getting the start, number 20, Jay Rowley. Number 14, Gabe Settle. We'll see number 44, Austin Park, one of the best players in the state. And also number 33, Maddox Stoll. That's the starting five for Juab, and we are underway. The tip is controlled by the Spartans. They will be moving left to right off of the radio dial. I know a quick start, fast for Emery. Typically a good sign. Scott Johansson tries a three out of the corner. It's no good. A rebound at Juab. They want to push the other direction. Rowley will slow it down. Wasps working. They go baseline. Underneath the basket, easy lay-in for the first 2 points of the ball game. That's Jay Rowley for two.
Just got pinned underneath. Defense late getting over, and the first two to the Wasps.
Trying to go high post. Johansson. That's West. West kick out. Franson will try a three-point shot. It's good. Emery's got a 3-2 lead. Jace Franson from deep.
Jace has got to make open threes tonight here on the road. First attempt from the three-point line, splash.
Now Emery's going to apply some pressure. They're going to make Juab work for every ounce of the floor. Austin Park brings it up. He can make you pay. Park kicks it left corner. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Tussle for the ball down low. Stoll comes down with the offensive board. His shot is off of the mark and a rebound out of Porter Hertzman. Porter's going to push now for Emery. Moves right side. Head fake. Driving. Scott Johansson lays it in for two.
It opens up because everybody's worried about the perimeter, and you just take it straight to the lane. There's no help defense, and you get a layup right at the rack.
So that's 5 quick points for Emery. Johansson with 2. Franson with 3. Kick out left corner. It's Rowley. He's going to penetrate inside. Finds Park off the right elbow. He splits 2 Emery defenders. Finds Stoll in the paint. He's got his second bucket of the ball game. And it's 5-4. Emery's laid down to 1.
Yeah, that's way too deep for Emery to give that up.
Franson wanted to go high once again, or low rather, down low to Wes Johansson on a reach-in foul call. That works against Juab. Quick start for the Spartans. Something that is very much so needed.
Yeah, a lot of slow starts for Emery, and tonight you don't get one of those, and you have to start fast against this team.
Butler to inbound on the baseline, gets it into West, backs his man down. Spin move, glass, good for 2. Wes Johansson. Post moves get better and better week in and week out. 7-4, Emery's lead to 3. 2 minutes into this ball game, and Emery has looked very fluid offensively. Shot for the tie, no good. A miss on the perimeter by Juab. Rebound to Wes Johansson. He pushes it up now to Scott. Scott surveying. Thought about going left. Now he will. Goes around a screen. Tough shot of the paint. No good. Great defense by the Wasps. Jay Rowley with a block. And now the Wasps want to push up the opposite end. Settle kick out. Quick swing. It's Park. Park. Another kick out and a foul called on the ground against Emery.
Yeah, great defense on one end. Gets a 4-on-5 going the other way. Then Emery out of position defensively. They commit the foul.
5:38 to play in the opening quarter. Lob in, turnover. Hertzman runs it down. Emery's got numbers 2-on-1. Porter finds Franson. Jason's shot at the rim is no good. Juab on the trail. Comes down with a defensive board. It's settled with a basketball. And now Juab working the ball around the perimeter. Want to go back to Stoll. He's got 4 points. Finds the cutter. Park, miss it point blank. Rebound, a herdsman off of the tip from Braxton Butler. 5:15 to play in the first. Emery with the lead, 7-4. Scott Johansson with a head fake, top of the key. Lost the basketball, able to recover. Scott stops off of the left elbow, 15 feet away from the basket. 20 on the shot clock for Emery. Now West. Back Stoll down, double teamed. West goes up strong through the contact, draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. West could have kicked out right corner to Herdsman. I think it would have been a tough pass. Instead, he says, let me take the contact to the big fella down low, and he gets the whistle.
It's smart. You go right into the contact. You don't kick it out because he's draped all over you. Take it strong up into the body, get the foul, and you knock the first free throw in. Thank you.
8-4, Emery with the lead as West now with 3 points. He's got to tie his shoes, so we have a little stoppage. I don't think you could ask for a better start if you're Coach Dave Justice. You got to be happy with the way Emery has come out in a hostile environment. Second shot for West is no good. Rebound for Scott Johansson, and he's knocked down to the ground. Foul against Jay Rowley.
Rowley just grabbed his arm, and in a wrestling-type move, throws him to the turf.
Butler to inbound on the baseline. We have 3 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. 8-4, Emery with the lead. Butler to inbound on the baseline. Butler gets it into Scott. Shot at the rim is good. So Scott's got 4 now in the game for Emery, and it's 10-4.
So that's a 3-point possession. You get the offensive rebound, you got the free throw, and you can pick up 2 fouls on them.
Kick, it's Park, left corner 3. He is wide open and barely draws iron. Braxton Butler wrestles the rebound away from 2 Juab defenders. Braxton brings it up, goes to Scott, top of the key, nothing there. 25 on the shot clock. Entry pass from Porter down low to West. He's double teamed, passes out of it. Braxton will penetrate, floats one up from inside the perimeter. Shot off of the back iron. Defensive board for Park for Juab. Yeah. Park moves it right side. Juab trying to work with speed, and Rowley takes the contact to West, draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think Braxton got caught if he wanted to float or then go glass, and when he's in the air already, the decision to go, float it up there, I think threw him off a little bit.
First shot, no good. So both teams having their struggle early on from the stripe. Emery so far in control of this one on the road. They lead 10-4. Quickest start the Spartans have had all year. Second shot for Rowley is good. Emery's now doubled up the Wasps 10-5. Porter brings it up. Settle will wait for him. Porter goes right side, finds Scott out of the right corner, thought about the 3, now penetrates in. Finds West 15 feet away. He's backing his big man down, that's Stoll. Kick out, Herdsman, open, right corner 3. He knocks it down. A triple for Porter Herdsman, and it's 13-5 Emery.
Yeah, they caught Austin Park cheating down on the block on a double. He doesn't rotate back out. It's an open look, and another 3 made.
Settle goes right side. Now brings it to Rowley off the left. Wasps working down. Shot at the rim is good. That's Austin Park for 2, and if he gets going, it's bad news for Emery. 13-7. Herdsman coast to coast. Takes it and 1. Porter Herdsman goes left to right all the way, right to the teeth of the defense. Draws the foul and has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 5 for Porter with 3:33 to play in the first.
Baker with the reach. And then you go left hand with the left-hand side, layup scoop in, 2 points and another free throw coming.
Such an important game from a region standing standpoint, and Emery has come out firing. Porter's and 1 attempt is off of the mark. Juab with the basketball, 15-7 Emery, 3:25 to play in the first. Settle with a bounce pass. Kicks it, right corner, 3-point shot on the way. Good. Instant bench production for Juab.
It's an open look. Just late getting out, it's an open look.
Down low, West shot, no good. West with a rebound, and now he's going, Juab with a rebound. They're going to push the other way off of the West miss. Juab already digging into the bench to get things moving, trying to work off of the wing. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jace Franson.
Talk about instant offense up the bench. That's what you have to do. You get checked in, you knock down a shot, then defensively you get a stop on the other end.
Spartans are going to go to the bench as well. Will Jeffs will check into the game as Braxton Butler will head to the bench. Will has definitely earned some playing time, to say the least. He's been great for Emery off of the pine. Juab 5-1 in league play. Emery 4-2. That speaks to the importance of tonight's game. 3-point shot, good. Back-to-back triples. That time it's Gabe Settle. Tyson Baker comes in off of the assist for Juab, so he has been stellar coming in to help get things moving for the Wasps.
Tyson Baker comes in, immediate impact. As soon as he checks in, they go on a mini run. This lead down to 2.
Brett Griffin is now checked in for Emery as well. The score 15-3. Porter back inside the paint. Tried to go glass, no good. Will with a rebound. Will fights through the contact, and he's got his first bucket. Will Jeffs.
Offensive rebound, 2 points in the paint. That's where he lives. And gives them a second chance opportunity, and they convert.
Park out of the left corner. Splits 2 defenders. Kick out right side. 3-point shot on the way. Juab is on fire from beyond the arc. Gabe Settle with another triple. Park with another assist and a turnover for Emery. Juab can take the lead. They erase that deficit in a hurry. Another 3. Oh, halfway down it rims out. Boy, a rare miss for Settle so far in the game. And a rebound corralled by Jeffs. Gives it up to Franson. Jace moves it to Porter. He's off the right wing. Porter wants to go back to Franson, trying to go entry down low to Jeffs. Nothing there. Jace is going to take it himself. Finds Griffin, the freshman, on the baseline. Jumper off the mark. Jeffs with a rebound. Will's been a beast on the glass already in the game. 90 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Emery 17, Juab 16. Herdsman will try another 3. No good. He's 1 of 2 from deep. And a rebound, a stool.
Yeah, Juab's made the 3 out of 4 on their last 4 attempts from the 3-point line. That one right there is a good look. It's an open look. Same spot he made the last one.
We have had a fast-moving quarter with 70 seconds to play in the first. Bounce pass trying to go to Park, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Trying to feed it down the middle. It's too congested. Goes off the knee, out of bounds. Turnover. And a minute 9 left in the quarter. Emery clinging to that 1-point lead.
Excuse me, that went off of Baker for Juab. Baker has been great off of the bench to get things moving for Juab after a somewhat of a slow start. We're down to the final 65 ticks in the opening quarter. Emery with a 1-point advantage and a reach-in foul called against Rowley.
And they're in the penalty now.
So foul shots coming for Emery.
You can't make that foul with a minute left in the quarter with 14 fouls to put the team on the line, especially down 1 here in the first.
Well, we'll see if Emery can take advantage of it. They have struggled at the foul line over the last few outings. Scott takes a couple of dribbles at the line. First shot on its way, and it is short. Tell it was short the moment it left his hands. Hoping that maybe he would get the shooter's bounce. He did not.
Yeah, free throw line has been a struggle.
Second shot for Johansson is good. So Scott goes 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 5 points here in the first quarter. 18-16, Emery by 2. Led by as many as 8 in this quarter. Wasps drive. Austin Park so smooth. Getting to the bucket off of the baseline. And we are all tied, 18-all. Strong finish of the quarter for the Wasps, and a blocking foul called against Maddox Stoll. And so he will have to come out of the game. Foul trouble hitting. Jacob Rowley will check in for Juab. And that's more foul shots coming for Scott Johansson. The refs have called this one tight so far, no doubt.
Yeah, it's smart. You get the defender on the back heels, you take your body, and you go up into him, and they push you, and you get back to the line.
Scott, first shot, no good. Emery about the 50% clip again from the line tonight.
Jacob Rowley in the ball game for Juab.
Rowley, a starter, makes his way back out on the floor.
You just got to make free throws on the road. Opportunities have been there. 50% is not going to cut it.
Second shot, Scott, good. So he's gone 2 of 4. He's got 6 points. About a 2-second differential between the shot and game clock. Wasps with the basketball. Let's Park a couple of steps above half court. Emery sticks in his zone. Top, they have Griffin and Herdsman. Johansson and Rasmussen on the outside with Will Jeffs in the middle. Top of the key, a drive. Baker, kick out, three-point shot on the way, good. Paxton Ramsey knocks down the straightaway three. And Juab leads 21-19. 5 seconds left. Herdsman with the basketball, gets 15 feet away, now to Breck. Breck puts up a contested jumper, no good. And that takes us to the end of one. Well, Emery got off to a hot start. Juab closes with some ferocity to give the Wasps a 2-point advantage, 21-19, as we enter the second quarter here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. We're back with more right after this.
You can have a healthy, beautiful smile.
Imagine stepping foot into your dream home. The scent of fresh paint and the feel of plush carpet under your feet. Hi, this is Greg at the Driggs Mortgage Team. We make that dream come to life with our expert guidance and personalized financing solutions. Now closer to you at our new location in 23 South Carbon Avenue, Suite 21 in Price, because when it comes to financing your home, there's simply no substitute for experience.
The Spartans play here
Braxton Butler, number 32. Will Jeffs, number 34. Scott Johansson, 35.
on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
22.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
21-19, Juab with a lead over Emery after the first quarter. And Travis, it was entertaining to say the least.
Yeah, you go back to the last, 2 minutes or so of that quarter. Juab throws up 6 3-point attempts, makes 4 of them, and they lead by 2. And we knew this team could shoot the ball. And Emery's got to get out. They've got to defend on the perimeter. I know it's difficult because if they beat you off the dribble, they've got guys down low that are certified buckets underneath. They're a good team. Down 2 on the road. This quarter is going to be a big quarter.
Juab with the ball, working around the perimeter. And they lead 21-19 after trailing the majority of the first. Park from 15 wanted to go low post. Ball is wrestled away by Johansson. So Scott comes up with a steal. 21-19, Emery looking to recapture the lead or at least tie it. Franson holds off the right elbow. Wants to go to West. He's about 15 feet away, backing himself down. West spin move in the paint, fading away. Goes glass for 2. West has been so good, getting better and better, Travis, day by day.
Just patience underneath. You feel the body, and then you spin off, and you're right on the block, and you go soft off the glass and get the roll.
Juab will now work around. Three-point shot up, no good. And Emery fights for the board. They come down with it. It's Johansson, so we'll stop on the defensive end.
You can see the black jersey smother underneath and come up with the rebound off the miss. And that's a strong move. Going left to right, back to the right-hand side for 2 for West.
West once again, and this time he gives Emery the lead, 23-21. Three-point shot, there's Juab. Baker hits it off of the right wing, and it's 24-23.
But it's a mistake you can't peel off. You just got to stay up towards the perimeter. You give them that little bit of space, they're going to kill you from the three-point line. He does.
Backing his man down, West once again, trying to go to work on Park, who has the switch. Rasmussen will try a 3. Devin's shot is off of the mark. Foul on the ground, a push against West Johansson, jockeying for position against Austin Park.
Yeah, West should have took the attempt because he had great positioning down low. Instead, he spins out of it, kicks it to the perimeter, and then they come up with a three-point miss. But you commit a foul. That's the second foul on West, which hurts even more. Little things you got to pay attention to detail on the road here at Juab.
The Wasps will go with a complete line change. Settle, who can knock down the three-point shot. Park, Stoll out there. Also, Landon Hooper is coming to the ball game along with Rowley. And Hooper tries a 3-ball. It's off the back iron. Franson, long rebound, outlet up. Herdsman goes through some contact. Refs say play on. Porter says no problem. I'll take 2 points. Emery back on top, 25-24.
Yeah, Austin Park got back defensively, but that's just a good offensive move to flip it up high over him to get the roll too.
Lob down the other side, a near turnover for Juab. Nice hustle play. They're able to regain possession. Park spin move in the paint. Goes into Rasmussen, gets the contact call. I believe this will go against Devon. Stops the clock at 5:25.
A loose ball, 50-50 ball. You come up with it, but you're trying to throw it off of him, and you don't toss it hard enough. If you just flip it over your head into the backcourt, you've got a layup waiting.
They call it on Will Jeffs, not Devin Rasmussen. Park knocks down the first, and we are all tied, 25 all.
That's when you want back. It's a loose ball that you had possession of, and you take a possession away. Instead, you give it back to him, you put him at the free throw line, and they knock two down.
Park hits the second, 26-25. Juab back on top. We're down to the 5:22 mark. Franson out of the right corner. Puts it on the ground, drives. Jace is on fire tonight. He's got it working at all three levels. And it's 27-26, Emery by one. They have managed to match tit for tat so far in this game with the Wasps. Beautiful feed. Park finds a cutter on the left elbow and Settle came in off the elbow corner. Travis worked baseline, easy 2-point bucket.
Yeah, Emery got caught ball watching. Everybody turned their heads, thread the needle, 2 points at the rim. No defensive help.
Juab has playmakers all over the court. 28-27. Porter fighting off of the left side, guarded by Hooper. Now to Butler. Swings it, Griffin off of the right wing. Breck to Franson. Gathers, three ball good. There's Jace Franson yet again, and Emery on top, 30-28.
Got his feet set, got to the spot he loves, and drilled a three-pointer on the elbow. The ball movement, you get the defense on their heels.
Wasps working. Stoll with the ball. Stoll gives it to Park. Look at the athleticism by Austin Park. I don't know how he got that shot off. No good. Stoll with a rebound, foul, and one.
Well, Stoll's a handful. And you've got to find him. You've got to push him out from underneath. And he slides in, gets the offensive rebound, scores, and he's fouled.
4:16 to play in the first half. We are all tied, 30-30. Get the athleticism from Park off of the perimeter. The size and ability of Stoll down low. Stoll can definitely play the game of basketball. That's a big fella you want on your side.
He has a stick.
He's got a chance for the and one, and he knocks it down. 31-30. Juab with a 1-point advantage. We hit the 4:15 mark. Porter drives. Porter, quick first step, takes it hard to the rack, draws the foul against Baker, and will go to the line to shoot two.
Juab defensively is having problems guarding the right-hand side, so if you're an Emery player, get downhill on the right-hand side. The majority of baskets at the rim tonight have been on that right-hand side.
Porter back to the line. First shot, no good.
Problem is, can't have free throws.
Right around the rim. It's not as if they're off in a major way, but haven't been able to convert. Porter, second shot, good. So he goes 1 of 2 at the line, and we're tied 31-all. About a 50% clip, yet again.
It's where they are as a team on the year.
4 minutes left to play in the first half. Drive off of the wing, settle down low. Stowell, shot is good.
Yeah, he's fluffy, and he's light on his feet, and that one right there is a beautiful move.
He is very, very fluid inside the paint. Drive, Johansson, shot, good. Scott's got 2 right back at you. We're tied 33.
They are dicing Juab up underneath, and they shouldn't shoot any perimeter shots until Juab reacts defensively. Keep driving to the hole.
Wasps holding top of the key. Stoll hands it off. It's Settle around a high pick. Stoll floats, beautiful move, but he's got a scoop shot. Went right around Will Jeffs. There's the athleticism of Stoll, Travis. He sets that pick a good 18 feet away from the basket, then just rolls to the hoop. Beautiful execution by Juab, and the big fella's got 2 more. 35-33, Wasps by 2. 3-point shot, Franson, good. Jace again, and he has the rhythm tonight. 36-35, Emery by 1. Timeout taken by the Wasps.
Jace has knocked down his third three-pointer. This time he goes opposite elbow, splash. Spartans lead by 1.
Emery has had an answer for everything that Juab has thrown at him. We'll take the timeout as well. Emery 36, Juab 35 when we return.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
The Spartans play here
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL. On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
3:03 to play in the first half. Emery 36, Juab 35 on a tremendous shooting display from Jace Franson. Wasps try to get it right back. Shot in and out, no good. A rebound by Rowley. And a fresh 35 now for Juab. They crash the offensive glass extremely hard. Bounce pass Rowley on the baseline. Goes up and under. Tried to kick back out. Loose ball picked up by Emery. Great hustle play, but a late whistle called against Franson. He was battling for the ball with Settle. And once Emery got the ball, tried to push up the court, the foul was called. I don't think it was the wrong call. It just happened to be late. And that's what I don't think Jace was too happy about.
Yeah, it's the right call, but like you said, you're off and running the other way, and the whistle comes late.
Braxton Butler comes out of the game. Bo Stilson will check in. Emery 36, Juab 35. Highest scoring half, at least on pace, for the highest scoring half of the season for Emery. We'll see how they finish in the final 2:28. Park will try a three, and that one is long. Stole with the rebound, had it knocked away by Bo Stilson, and Stilson threw it away. Got in trouble on the sideline, tried to give it back to Johansson, and the ball goes out of bounds. But that's what Bo Stilson does, Travis. That was a high-energy play. Active hands came up with the steal, just couldn't convert.
Yeah, good rebound, but you can't spin and throw it back towards the opposition basket. Plus, your guards have to come and help. He was stuck in no man's land.
Juab sends the ball into the backcourt, trying to roll on the baseline. Ball's poked away out of bounds. It'll stick with the Wasps. 28 on the game clock, or shot clock rather. 2:14 on the game clock. Emery by 1. Park with the ball out of the corner. Goes into the high post. Nothing there for the Wasps. Distant three-point shot. Baker thought about it. Now travels inside. Park just off of the baseline. Cross-court, dangerous pass, but once again finds Baker. Baker's going to back it up. We're down to $1:56 and counting here in the second quarter. Rowley off of the baseline to Park. Three-point shot on the way. No good. And rebound to Wes Johansson. Minute 47 and counting. Emery will bring it up. It's Herdsman. Porter. He's been very active on the offensive side of the floor. Franson gathers, drives, finds the cutter. Stilson on the baseline. Now to Wes Johansson. Head fake. Spin move in the paint. Kick out to Porter. He'll try a three. Porter again. 3 points off of the left wing. Cannonball. 39-35 Emery.
Yeah, Emery's come out tonight from the three-point line, and they've shot the three-pointer extremely well so far in the first half.
Park gets it right back with a foul and one. Johansson not happy with the call. Thought there was minimal contact. Regardless, Park fought through it, lays it in for two, and now he has a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Park just gets the ball, walks it up, gets to the three-point line, goes left, gets bumped. Free throw. Second time he's got an and one.
There are so many athletes on this Juab team. They all compliment Park, who finishes off the and one, 39-38. Emery's lead dashed down 2-1 with 1:19 to play in the second. Porter to inbound the ball. Juab's going to try to speed tempo. They go to a 2-2-1 press, and it works to perfection. Steal off the inbounds, lay in for two. Rowley puts it in to make it 40-39 Juab. So there's the press working. Emery breaks it this go-around. Porter in trouble, trapped, gets it to Franson. Now to Scott. Quick three to get it back. Bingo! Scott Johansson from deep, and it's 42-40.
Yeah, they are on fire from the three-point line. That's a big make.
Drive to the bucket, ton of contact, no foul. Park thought he should have two shots. Emery has numbers. It's a 5-on-4. Porter to Scott, another three, no good. Long off the back iron. Fights for his own rebound. What a hustle play by Scott Johansson. 6-second differential between the shot and game clock. Entry pass to West. And we have a foul called, and it's only the third team foul for Juab here in the quarter.
Emery can hold now for the final shot with that foul. 33.8 left here in the second. Spartans by 2. They have possession of the ball, looking to build on the 2-point lead.
Shot clock turned off. Braxton to inbound. He gets it into Scott. Emery can play for the final shot of the half, which means they can take the advantage into the break. They lead 42-40. Franson with the ball. Franson face guarded by Baker. Now gives it off to Porter. We're down to 20 seconds. Porter holding at the penetration line. We'll see how Emery manages this late game. Drive to the basket. Porter's shot no good. But he does get the two-shot foul and will go to the line. Went a little bit early there. 14.2 left, meaning Juab will get another crack at it. We saw this in the game against North St. Pete. Emery did not play for the final shot of the first half. It came back to haunt them.
It gets one-on-one. Park, not sure if he should drop. Has to drop down. He doesn't. He stays in between where the P is on the outside logo to the three-point line, and that leaves that lane open.
Porter does hit the first foul shot, so it's 43-40 Emery. One more coming for Porter. Second shot, good. Porter hits both at the line. Emery by 4. Park with the basketball, 12 seconds and counting. He's across half court with 9 seconds. Stilson waits for him. Stoll, beautiful screen. Park goes right side, drives, easy two-point bucket. 44-42. Franson with the ball. Franson wants to run. He got the shot off one hand, nearly banked it in off of the right wing. But it goes just off to the right side, and that takes us to the end of the first half. What a performance by the Emery Spartans. They lead Juab 44-42 at the break. You couldn't ask for anything more, Travis.
No, they shot the ball extremely well. They got to the free throw line. They're getting downhill. They're getting points at the rim. And they go to halftime up 44-42.
So coming up on the halftime report, brought to you by Dr. Callie at Castle Valley Orthodontics, we'll look at the first half stats. We'll look at the way Emery played over the first 16 minutes. I think it's as clean as they have been all season long. You got to be happy with it if you're Coach Dave Justice. We do have plenty more coming up. It's Emery High School basketball, and it's here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist, and here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck. Because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Citrid, number 4. Mason Trout, number 30. Peyton Nelson, number 22.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
It's halftime here at Juab High School. Emery holding on to a 2-point lead, 44-42, on what I believe was the cleanest, most efficient first half we have seen from Emery so far this season on the offensive side of the floor. Now, defensively, you're almost going to get put in a track meet with this Juab team because they are loaded with athletes. They can shoot the ball from the perimeter. They can attack. They can beat you at all three levels. Emery has just been able to match that so far tonight, Travis. I think it was an outstanding first 16 minutes.
Yeah, Emery took advantage of getting to the rim, and then when Juab has to come down and guard the paint, they're making their threes. That's how you make teams pay, is you're scoring at the rim, but then you're extending the defense out, and you're knocking down the perimeter shooting.
Best three-point shooting half we've seen from Emery all season. There's no doubt.
Yeah, you have to come in here and shoot well, and it's a hard place to shoot. The crowd's right on top of you, and they silenced this crowd for the most part in the first half.
Yeah, they do high school sports right here at Juab. It's always a great environment. But Emery able to match the intensity early on. The score was 21-19 Juab at the end of the first quarter, but Emery manages to fight back and grab a 44-42 lead at the end of the second. Unfortunately, we don't have the official statistics tonight scoring-wise. I do know that Jace Franson has put on a shooting display.
Knocked down, 4 or 5 threes, did a good job inside the paint as well. So a real dominant half from Jace, who is comfortable out there, and they're going to need more of the offense from Jace in the second half.
We are about 6 minutes away from the start of the second half. We do have an opportunity to take a look at some of the other scores from around the state. Right now, Carbon with a 34-33 lead over North St. Pete. That game on our sister station, KRPX 95.3 The Peak. We knew that would be a compelling game, right? Two teams that need a win tonight. Carbon battling on the road themselves. They lead by 1 at halftime.
Yeah, both teams in search of a win. More so, I think, for Carbon than North St. Pete, but they're both battling. We knew it was going to be close.
Another game of interest tonight. Richfield holds a 33-24 lead over Canyon View.
Yeah, I thought Canyon View is the best team I've seen scratch that. It's the Wildcats.
Still some basketball left to be played in that game, but the way Richfield plays lockdown-style defense, they can beat any team at any given time. And so there's a couple of scores of interest. How about Juab right now and Delta? Delta with a lead over... Delta with a lead over Manti, the score of that one, 18-16. Manti by 2 at the end of the first quarter. And then, of course, this game right here, Emery with a 44-42 lead over Juab. So some really interesting games tonight. I think maybe some surprises in the form of the scoreboard for a lot of pundits, a lot of people watching this region closely. We know as well as anyone it's a very competitive division.
It's competitive. It's a big Wednesday night in this region. And each one of those games is close for a reason. They're all really good teams towards the top, and then I think towards the bottom, they're pretty evenly matched.
Travis, let's go back to our game for a moment again with the score. I just got a new update. Delta with a 37-35 lead over Manti at the break. So that's what we're looking at in that game. If we go back and we look at the way Juab really managed to run up the point total in this first half, the majority of it's off the production of Austin Park, but also Maddox Stowell down low. Stowell is such a solid basketball player. He's got everything. He's got size. He's got speed. Very basketball savvy. You mix him with Austin Park. Gabe Settle knocks down a couple of three-point jumpers. Baker came in off of the bench. He was phenomenal for Juab in the first half. One thing that this team can do, they can maneuver 5 in, 5 out, hockey style. They don't lose a whole lot.
No, they don't. They did a good job. They gobbled up offensive rebounds, and off those offensive rebounds, they were and ones. So you're compounding things by fouling, but then you're giving a good free throw shooting team extra points because they're not going to miss many free throws at the line.
What does Emery have to do, continue to do, or do better to sneak out of here with a win tonight?
Emery's just got to continue to get to the right-hand side. That's a weak spot in the defense. If they can continue getting downhill, get towards the rim, they did a good job at drawing fouls. I think they can get to the free throw line. You have to make them. Struggled in that first half. Once you get there, you got to make them.
The Emery Spartans picked up a win last night against Juab at home, and with that, they got to 5-2 in league play. The Emery Spartan boys team trying to do the same thing because, let's be real, if you get to 5-2, you have a legitimate chance for a league championship if you're sitting at 5-2 after the first go-around.
Yeah, because the first go-around, that's your point to where you can see where you're at. If you're 5-2, like you said, Jordan, you have a chance to win region. Because the second go-around, it's going to be difficult for Emery. A lot of road games, but you're here, you're playing Juab, you're half away from getting to 5-2.
You will have more road games than home games over the second half of region. So let's close out the first half in style. About 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Emery right now with a 2-point lead over the Juab Wasps. We are live at Nephi at Juab High School. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson. The halftime report brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics and Dr. Callie. Give them a call today, 637-2222. You'll get a free consultation on a set of braces, a smile that'll last a lifetime. We're back in 2 minutes for the second half. It's Emery High School basketball.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
My son and daughter both play sports, a lot of sports, and with that can come injuries, bruises, sprains, and unfortunately breaks. That's why we use Eastern Utah Imaging. They're a convenient and local option for imaging and an important part of a student-athlete's team.
Eastern Utah Imaging for high-quality, affordable MRI and X-ray services. Many quick scans take 30 minutes or less. You can call for an appointment or ask your doctor to refer you to Eastern Utah Imaging, North Fairgrounds Road in Price. Call 636 X-ray. That's 636-9729.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Second half underway. Emery's going to get first crack at it, moving right to left off of the radio dial. Spartans come out with their starting five. Scott, West Johansson, Jace Franson, Porter Herdsman, Braxton Butler. West puts up the first shot. Mid-range jumper, missed everything. And now Juab wants to hurry the other end. Quick three-point shot is off the mark. Stoll with the offensive rebound. Scott battling with them. Stoll, tough quick move. Scott, beautiful defense. Swats the ball out of bounds and off of Stoll. What a play by Scott Johansson.
Yeah, Stoll doing a lot of dancing underneath. Just didn't have a partner at the dance and throws it out of bounds.
His footwork. I tell you what. It's a talented kid. Emery trying to work across this 2-2-1 zone. Juab has given Emery fits. They gave him fits at the end of the first half. Not the zone, excuse me, the press. Nearly done it again there.
You've got to come get the ball, though. Can't stay stationary.
Jace Franson with the ball. Goes around a pick set by Johansson. He tried to wrap around pass with Stoll, and West Johansson stopped cutting. Little miscommunication between the two.
Slow start to the quarter.
Turnover for Emery. 44-42. Spartans with a lead. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the third. Down low. Stoll. Great recovery. Defense by Scott. And once again, a great defensive play. Shot at the rim is off the mark. West with the ball. Gives it up to Porter. Emery's now going to push. Slow it down. Scott. Hesitation. Goes. Kicks it back. Porter drives. Swatted by Austin Park. There's the length and the athleticism of Park. Emery still looking for their first bucket of the second half. 44-42, the score remains.
Yeah, 0 of 2 to start and a turnover.
Stoll, cross-court pass. Baker thought about the three, steps in the perimeter, knocks down the long-distance mid-range jumper, and it's 44-all. Emery this time able to break the press. They do it with speed. Porter goes far side right, holding it's Franson. Now to Scott. Wants to go to West down low. Excellent denial by this Juab defense. Emery will reset. Franson goes to Butler. Braxton drives. Braxton takes it in for two. Stoll had to somewhat back off, and Braxton took advantage of the lack of physicality for two. 46-44 Emery.
Just stay aggressive and get to the rim. And that's what Braxton does. Puts it on the floor and gets to the rim.
Baseline jumper, shot, no good. A rare miss at point-blank range for Juab. Hustle play once again by Scott Johansson. His effort has been just outstanding. West, kick, Franson, three-point shot on the way. Jace Franson again! He is blistering hot from beyond the perimeter, and it's 49-44 Emery. Jace having a career night. Three-point shot. Juab tries to get it back. No good. Another rebound by Scott Johansson off of the miss by Baker. Butler now with the ball on the baseline. Bounce pass to West. Excellent defensive play. A turnover. Rowley one-on-one. Drives over the top of Johansson for two. 49-46. Emery's lead down to three.
Yeah, Juab needed that. Points off the turnover. Emery does a good job. They got back defensively. It's a difficult attempt. They got two off of it.
Scott, the floater. Running down the middle of the paint. Maybe not the best shot. Nearly got it to go off the back iron.
I think he got caught.
I think so.
Wanted to go glass.
Park, three for the tie. Good, got the roll, and we are all knotted at 49. What a shot by Austin Park. Knows the rims well, obviously. He knew that was money as soon as it left his hand. Emery gets up by 5. Juab comes back with a 5-0 run of their own, and we are all tied 49-49 in the third quarter, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, for Emery, they did get the three on the last one, but a couple turnovers, a missed shot, another missed shot there. And then Juab is just taking advantage off those wild misses, and Park got the roll. Tie game here in the third.
Very entertaining game up to this point. We'll see if Emery can keep pace with this potent Juab offensive unit. Out of the timeout, the Wasps are going to roll with Trent Baker, Austin Park. Maddox Stoll will remain in the game. Also out is Gabe Settle. And Jay Rowley, That's the 5 for Juab. Emery will come out with Herdsman. They'll go Franson, Scott, and West Johansson, and Braxton Butler. So no changes out of the timeout. 4:48 to play in the third. We're tied 49-all.
See if Emery can get to the rim. Braxton did it earlier. See if they put the ball on the deck and then get to the rim.
Juab right now with a zone. Emery's had success from beyond the perimeter shooting against this zone. The press has given the the Spartans some fits. Franson, open three, another make. Jace Franson again off of the right elbow, and it's 52-49 Emery.
Yeah, Juab, wrong guy to leave open. They still haven't figured it out.
On the baseline, kick out. Wasps, Baker drives, beautiful feed. Stole, mid-range jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound, and off of the tip, it ends up in the hands of Scott Johansson. Johansson splits two defenders, gets in the paint. Scott with a bucket. 5-0 Emery run out of the timeout. 3:54 to play in the third.
Deep position, got the roll, and they pushed the lead.
54-49. Park for three. Open, no good. Rebound to Franson. He's been a flamethrower so far here in the game. Franson to Johansson. He'll try a three. Scott can't get it to fall. Rebound grab by Baker. Emery's transition D's on point. Baker has to slow it up for the Wasps. 3:29 to play in the third. On the baseline, Settle tries to go top of the key. Tip by Franson. Can't run down the ball. Excellent hustle by Baker. 15 on the shot clock. Juab able to move the ball back into the front court. Settle, two dribbles, cross court, right side now to Rowley. Rowley back to Settle, swings it left. It's Baker. On the baseline, turnover. Stoll wanted to go top of the key. Ball was deflected. Spartans pick it up. It's a 3-on-3. Franson thought about the triple. Drives, kick out. Porter for three. Good! Porter Hertzman from deep, and it's 57-49.
What a run. You get a couple threes in the quarter. You're playing really good defense, and you've pushed the lead back to 8. Active hands.
Matches the largest lead of the game for Emery. Turnover. Porter picks up the ball. It's a 3-on-2. Porter slows it up. Now goes to Wes Johansson. Backing down Stoll. Backing the big fella down into the paint. Johansson fading away. Did he travel? He did.
You got to kick it out. You got open guys around the perimeter who are shooting extremely high. You can't duck your shoulder in to draw the contact off, commit the offensive foul.
I think West, for the first time in the second half, saw some open floor, had one-on-one, wanted to try to take advantage, and just happened to shovel the feed. He'll come out of the game. Will Jeffs will come in.
Just trust your teammates.
2:20 to play in the third. Emery by 8. Baseline, Settle, kick out, top of the key. Rowley swings it. Park for three. It was partially deflected by Scott, who has been all over the floor. Scott Johansson is having himself a night. Surveying to Porter. Porter thought about getting it to Jace, and he was shoved out of bounds off of the baseline by Settle. 2:02 to play in the third. The Spartans are putting on a show tonight at the pit at Juab High School.
Emery's got more energy here in the third quarter. They're active defensively. They're putting hands up. They're coming up with steals, deflections, which leading to points. And they just got more. Ooh, that's a good block. Looked like he sealed him off and had 2.
Inbound pass to Scott Johansson. It looked like he was going to have a clean 2-point bucket, but the ball was swatted out of bounds. Landon Hooper freshly checked in for Juab as well. 2:01 to play in the third. Emery 57, Juab 49. Franson, and what do we have, an offensive foul called against Emery? They call it on Will Jeffs.
It's a really awful call that took 2 points away off the silt, the pick, the roll at the hoop, and they call offensive foul. That's a miss. And the refs have done a good job tonight.
They have. We'll see if Juab can capitalize off of the gift. 3-point shot. Ramsey knocks it down out of the right corner. That's a 5-point swing on that offensive foul. 57-52, Emery by 5. Brett Griffin's going to check in at the next dead ball. Jeff sets the high pick. Porter goes opposite, drives, tried to go glass, no good. Will with a rebound, goes up for the putback, and foul called against Ramsey, which will send Will to the line to shoot 2. Stops the clock with $1:27 to play in the third.
Again, drop, get to the rim, and good things will happen. Porter should have had that one. It rolls off. But Mr. Reliable underneath, Will Jeffs gets another rebound.
Will go to the stripe. First shot is on the way, and it is no good. Will Jeffs, Wes Johansson, and Scott Johansson have been monsters on the offensive glass in this game.
It's really why they're up in front. Outside of the three-point shooting, it's the rebounding.
Second shot for Will, missed the pair. Rebound to Ramsey. Devin Rasmussen will check in, next dead ball for Emery. Right side, it's Rowley. Takes a couple of dribbles, Emery sags off. Swing to Park. Park went down low. No one was home. He was looking for Hooper. Threw it right into the hands of Will Jeffs.
Slowed up.
Emery by 5 with 1:08 to play in the third. Franson has had the hot hand. No heat check. Passes off. Scott Johansson wants to drive. Great seal off for Juab on the baseline. And a timeout taken by Coach Justice. Excellent timeout to save a possession. 58.9 to play in the third. Coach Justice obviously sees a lot of importance on this particular possession, Travis.
5-point lead here in the third quarter winding down. The momentum has swung just a little bit off that three that Juab just made. Juab gets a stop here, and they get a bucket. Then the crowd's back into it. So you slow things up. Coming out of the timeout, you say, hey, we're fine, but we got to get a clean look at the rim.
No doubt this has been the best offensive performance of the season for Emery. Now we'll see if they can recapture the momentum, take it into the fourth quarter. Such a tough place to come and get a win in any sport. Doesn't matter what we're talking about. Out of the timeout, Will Jeff, Scott Johansson, Brett Griffin, Devin Rasmussen, and Porter Herdsman. That's the 5 for Emery.
See if he gets sealed off and get it dropped right at the rim.
Lob into Will. Will goes up high, gets it, gives it to Porter. Long range 3, no good. Jump ball and over the back foul called against Breck, so the ball will go back to Juab.
They got what they wanted. It's a clean look from the 3-point line. Just a little bit long, and then the foul. No damage done with the team fouls here in the quarter, with the quarter winding down.
Yeah, for either team, both have 2 apiece. 18-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Juab trying to just steal a little bit more of the momentum before we go into the fourth quarter. And 2-point shot, no good at the rim. Couldn't ask for a better look by Rowley, just could not get it to fall. 5-second differential between the shot and game clock. Emery will bring it up. Johansson gives it off to Porter.
Now take your time here. With the quarter winding down, you can make your move around 10.
Emery showing the vast improvement that they have made throughout this season. It is on display live and in killer here at Juab High. Porter goes right side. Breck with 10 seconds, 6 on the shot clock, goes to a crossover dribble, feeds a beautiful pass down low, foul and 1. The freshman takes it in hard, beautiful feed to Will Jeffs, fights through the contact, and Will has a chance for a 3-point play. 59-52 Emery.
I don't know what's more impressive, the pass or going through traffic in making that layup. What a dime.
And 1 halfway down, it rims out. Juab with a rebound. Ramsey runs it up, gets it to Park. 2 seconds. Park, easy bucket to close out the third quarter. Well, we're through 3, and Emery still in control. They lead 59-54. Do not go anywhere. I believe the final 8 minutes are going to provide all kinds of excitement. We have more coming up when we return here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. We are also streaming live on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a 4-legged word.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
The Spartans play here.
Champ Justice, number 1. Porter Herdsman, number 21.
Mo Stilson, number 25.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
A huge road win.
Bring back in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel. Juab with a basketball and a quick foul called against West Johansson.
If that's how the quarter is going to be played, it's going to be a long quarter.
First team foul, third personal foul for Johansson. 7:51 to play in the game. Emery 59, Juab 54. Park thought about the three, goes inside, kicks right corner. Baker, couple of dribbles, kills it, goes back to Park. Franson's waiting for him. Love the matchup. Park goes left side. He's got Settle. Settle guarded by Rasmussen, bounce on the baseline. Back, three-point shot, no good, it's long. Settle gets his own rebound, fresh 35 for Juab. Wasps. Park down low, beautiful feed. He finds the cutter on the baseline, Rowley for two. And it's a one-possession game. Emery 59, Juab 56.
Yeah, they did a good job of packing the paint, but that's just a good pass.
Johansson nearly got it right back. Had a clear path to the basket. Great recovery defense by Juab. Now the Wasps have numbers. Once again, Rowley, kick out, three-point shot on the way. It's no good. A travel called on the baseline, so the ball goes back to Emery. Turnover for Juab.
That's a poor possession. Got a layup. All you got to do is just go up with the ball to the rim. Instead, you try to kick back out, drag the foot, travel. Got to take advantage, Jordan.
Coach Justice is going to work back his starting five. So Herdsman, Franson, Scott and West Johansson, and Braxton Butler. High pick set. Porter goes right side. Cross court to Franson. Franson fighting for every inch. Drives. Shot at the rim is no good. Tipped by West. Also off the mark. Defensive board by Stoll.
3 missed layups in a row.
Park wide open triple for the tie. In and out. No good. Stoll with the offensive rebound down low. Shot no good. Late whistle. And Stoll will go to the line to shoot two with 6:37 to play in the game. A chance to make this a one-point game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that official was going to call a foul if he made that deuce. He waited for the ball to roll off the rim.
I agree.
And then blew the whistle. It's the right call. I mean, he was hacked. And free throws up, it's good. But for Emery, opportunities. 3 layups in a row missed.
Stoll goes 1 of 2 at the line, but a rebound for the Wasps. They can tie or take the lead. Rowley, drive, kick, 3 shot for the lead, no good. Stoll went over the back, right? Yes, he did. Foul called against the Wasps. That's the third on Stoll, who got into foul trouble early, but has played a fairly clean game since.
Yeah, those long misses or short or air balls, there's always pushing and shoving when you're going for the loose ball. He got caught.
59-57. Emery by 2. Porter kills it from 15. Bounce down low to West. Big fella backing down. Tough shot, no good. Fights for his own offensive rebound. And a block foul called on the ground against Juab. I believe that's on Stoll.
That's a foul. But you see the swarm of
it's not on Stoll. They called a shooting foul. Another late whistle will take it for sure. Foul goes against Trent Baker, and that's his 4th personal. And that sends West to the line to shoot 2.
And what the ref said to Baker is you've impeded his progress as he's going up, which is right. He's going up, and then you're coming up underneath him when he's going up. It's a foul.
West Johansson knocks down the first. He's got one more, converts. So just like that, Emery back up by 4, 61-57. Positive trip to the stripe for West Johansson. Juab's made up 1 point in 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Baker, guarded by Franson. Puts it on the ground, nothing there. Has to give it up to Settle, back to Baker. Goes baseline to Park, kick out. Ball was tipped by Porter. Good play. Settle has to reset the offense. Now goes back to Park. 8 on the shot clock. Entry pass knocked away by West Johansson. Picked up by Franson. Porter, open 3. Money! Porter Herdsman off of the left wing. And it's 64-57 Emery with 5:28 to play in the game.
Forced turnovers, make them pay off turnovers. And Emery's done a heck of a job of doing that tonight here on the road.
3-point shot, Juab, opposite end, no good. Stoll with the offensive rebound, fights hard up top for 2. 64-59.
Yeah, West has to be careful with the fouls, so he lets him go. It's a big offensive rebound and 2 points.
We near the 5-minute mark, Emery by 5. Franson to Butler, wanted the 3, then had to regather, and he double dribbled.
It's a right call.
It was awkward looking, and I think that's why we got the delayed whistle. He wanted to go up with the 3, he dropped the ball. It was the right call. 64-59.
It's good defense.
Emery by 5. Three-point shot for Juab, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback is good. That ball bounced right off the rim into the hands of Rowley, and Coach Justice is going to take a timeout.
Such a poor miss.
No, it's not a Coach Justice timeout. It was a timeout taken by Juab after Emery hit him out of the ball, and I think that's what Coach Justice was saying. Full timeout of the court, 64-61, Emery by 3. We'll see if they can hang on when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
My son and daughter both play.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
The Spartans play here.
Porter Citrid, number 4.
Mason Trout, number 30. Peyton Nelson, number 22.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KO.
Emery trying to hold on and grab what would be a monumental region win on the road against the Juab Wasps. How monumental? Well, all you have to do is take a look at the region standings, and you can see just what kind of a logjam this would cause. Richfield unbeaten, but then you have Canyon View at 5-1, Juab at 5-1, Emery at 4-2. If Richfield was to hang on and beat Canyon View tonight, we'd have a three-way tie for second place in the region. This is a huge game, and Emery holds a three-point advantage with 4:39 to play. Scott thought about the three. Not there, takes it in, kicks back out, 20 on the shot clock. Porter, step back, long distance, two. Porter, Herdsman again. Porter has made him pay from all over the floor tonight at 66-61 Emery.
Defender flops, make him pay.
High post, Rowley. Kick out, Park for 3, no good. Fight for the board, Braxton Butler let it go out of bounds. It was last touched by Wes Johansson. And I don't think Emery likes the call, but Travis, it was the right call. It went off of West.
And Braxton unsure, so if you're ever unsure, just go get the ball. And that's what Coach Justice says, get the ball.
32 on the shot clock now for the Wasps. Lob, near turnover, ball's loose. Scott Johansson picks it up, passes it off to Porter, layup good. Porter is all over the floor for Emery, and now they lead by 8, 68-61.
Juab has turned the ball over at a high rate, and Emery's made them pay every time down the floor off those turnovers.
Past the midway point, turnover. Juab trying to go to Stoll down low. It's intercepted by Butler. Johansson goes to Braxton. Emery's got to slow this down. Plenty of time if you're Juab. High entry pass. It's intercepted. Scott wanted to go to West, 15 feet away. Juab comes up with a steal. The Wasps needed the stop, and they got one. Park drives, kicks out, goes corner to Baker. He drives on the baseline. He's in trouble. Kick out to Park. Open 3. Great recovery defense by Scott. Kick to Rowley. He drives in. Shot good from 10 feet. 68-63. Emery's lead down to 5.
Emery had a bad turnover, and Juab comes through. They get the bounce off the rim, and it rolls through. Got to be patient with the ball.
Kick now to Braxton. And we have a timeout taken by Emery.
You can see a disaster unfolding and gets the timeout.
We are down to 3:06 to play in the fourth. Emery 68, Juab 63. We're back in 30 seconds on 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery.
Whether it is for your personal vehicle or a work truck, Toppet Pickup Covers has what you are looking for to either dress your truck up or protect your belongings. Low-profile covers from Truxedo, paint-matched fiberglass toppers from ARE, or full utility covers and bed slides. Toppet also has the best warranty that you will find in the market. Toppet Pickup Covers, on the west side of I-15, off the 400 South exit in Springville.
The Spartans play here.
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Welcome back in the viewing audience on our YouTube channel as well. 68-63, 3:06 to play. It's Emery basketball. And again, they hold a 5-point lead. Porter to inbound. Emery has the starting 5 minus Braxton plus Brett Griffin out on the floor. Scott gives it to Porter. Nothing there on the baseline. Now to West.
He got the one-on-one.
Back Stoll down, kick out, Breck, head fake, drives, tough contested shot of the paint is no good. Stoll with a rebound. And now Juab can make this a one-possession game as we are under 3 to play. Park in the paint, tough shot, no problem for Austin Park.
Yeah, bad attempt on the other end leads to a high percentage for Juab, lead down to 3.
It's a quick 4-0 Juab run. Emery led by 7 at the 4-minute mark. Franson to West, kick out to Scott. 3-point shot on the way, halfway down, it rims out, tipped by West Johansson. Emery able to kick out, shot in the paint, no good, foul on the ground for Juab. Jace had a path to the basket, floated over the top of the defense, and bounced all the way around the rim, foul on the ground. Emery's going to keep possession.
Couple offensive rebounds, but for Emery, you don't have to go so quick. Just play within your offense that got you the lead.
2:21 to play. 68-65 Emery. Spartan basketball.
You should be in no rush.
Griffin to Franson. Jace, kick out. Scott, head fake from deep, drives, tons of contact, late whistle called, and Scott will go to the line to shoot 2. That's a heads-up play by the senior, Travis. They have Juab thinking 3-ball, 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 use the head fake, use your speed, get to the rack, and that's exactly what Scott did.
Yeah, Baker with the foul was caught. So what happens when you get beat? You reach, and he reached back, and he fouled it.
Couple of big foul shots. First one for Scott is up, and it is no good. Rimmed out.
Get this one. You make it 4 points, and you make it 2 possessions.
Braxton Butler comes into the game. Brett Griffin goes to the bench. Second shot for Scott. It's a big one. On its way, no good. Missed it long. Rebound ran down by Rowley. Missed opportunities at the stripe. Keeps Juab alive at the final 2 minutes of the ball game. Park with the ball. Emery in a zone 2-3. Park top of the key. Goes left side to Baker. Bounce pass. Rowley kick out. He finds Settle to Stoll down low. Fights through the contact. Looked like an and one, and instead a travel is called by the official at the top of the perimeter.
Yeah, it's a travel. I mean, he shuffles his feet to get closer to the rim, and he turns the ball over.
Great call.
And
it's a great goal.
Yeah, Emery has to score on this possession.
A minute 48 to play in the game. 68-65. Emery by 3.
A must scratch.
Franson to West.
It's a one-on-one.
West puts it on the ground. Spin in the paint. And travel is called right back.
Yeah. He changed pivots.
Did he?
He did.
So it goes against Emery. Minute 35. Both teams turning the ball over. Who wins the final 90 seconds?
He's just got to trust himself to go the opposite way instead of just going back towards the right-hand side. If he goes left, he scores 2.
Emery is nearing 3 minutes without a bucket. 3-point shot for the tie. It's off. Rebound to Rowley in the paint. Shot no good. Scott with a big defensive play. Rebound by Stoll, and somehow he muscles that in for 2. It's a 6-0 Juab run, and the Spartans lead is down to 1 with a minute 7 to play.
Yeah, Stoll's been great down low.
Butler goes to West. West puts it on the ground. Backing down. In the paint. Hook shot. No good. Juab can take the lead. Emery needs a stop here. Timeout taken by the Wasps.
He just doesn't trust himself to go to the left-hand side. And he does the exact same move where he goes back middle right. And he comes short.
I love the hook. I love what Westy has in the paint.
But he's got
stole a lot of credit on the defense, Travis.
He's just got to trust his teammates, though, and he doesn't have that trust right now.
Well, one of the things...
The help defender came, and if he kicks back out, they're getting an open look.
The one thing that Juab has done a terrific job on here in the second half is the perimeter defense. They have limited the open three-point looks that Emery had in the first half. Juab has really ramped up the intensity on the defensive side of the ball. I guess you look for the one-on-one. West had it, couldn't convert. Now Juab will have the ball with under a minute to play, down by 1.
That's fine, but you got to trust yourself to go the correct way, which is the left-hand side. You've got to drop step in, then go left.
We're down to the final minute of this game. Emery will get the last possession unless Juab pushes quickly on the 2-for-1.
Emery's been dry. Just couldn't get anything offensively to go. Juab 6-0 with the ball, 51.9.
It was 68-61 with 4 minutes to play in the game. It is now 68-67 with 51 ticks left.
And Emery, they're getting beat up now on the offensive glass. Off the miss, you've got to get a rebound.
Out of the timeout, down low, West and Scott Johansson along with Will Jeffs.
And this is going to go to Austin Park, free throw line.
A stop here would put Emery in great position. Park drives baseline. Kick out, open three-point shot from the corner. Takes a high bounce, no good. Rebound, West Johansson. How about the big fella coming back and grabbing the board in between two Juab defenders with 36.6 left to play. A foul for Juab. They are out of fouls to give, and so West will go to the line to shoot two.
It's a heck of a look. Austin Park dances tippy toes down underneath the rim, and they get a wide open three from the corner that looked like it was going to get the extra bounce and go in. It doesn't, or it rolls off. Rebound by West. Now you can redeem yourself with 2 free throws.
First shot for the big fellas up, and it is in. West Johansson makes it a 2-point game. Now Juab out of fouls to give. Emery has 2 fouls to give. That's important. Braxton Butler comes into the game. Will Jeffs will go to the bench.
And we saw this scenario the other night where they gave up the 3. They had fouls to give. We went to overtime.
Yep. Big shot for the senior West Johansson, who was playing a heck of a game tonight. Second shot is up. He's got ice in the veins. Knocks it down, 70-67. Emery needs a stop. There's a 1-second differential between the shot and game clock.
You got to use your fouls.
Park, 3-ball for the tie. No good. Rebound. Braxton Butler gets the board and a foul called on Austin Park. 22.2 to play. And Butler will go to the line with a chance to make this a 2-possession game.
Yeah, all Butler has to do is get 1. 2's nice. If you get 1, it puts the pressure on them to score twice.
Emery still with 2 fouls to give.
And the best player for Juab got a clean look from the 3-point line.
Butler steps up to the stripe. He needs 1 out of the 2. First one's up, and it's halfway down and rims out. All right, you need 1.
The old butterflies in the tummy. You got to get rid of them. Got to be calm. Take your time. Go through the progression and knock this one down. This one's big.
One more opportunity for Braxton Butler. Second shot is up, and that one is good. 71-67. Sub coming in, it's Will Jeffs. He'll check in for West Johansson. 22.2 left to play in the game. Emery 71, Juab 67. Emery trying to hang on.
Do not foul at the rim and give them 3 points.
Park picks up the ball, gets through the defense, drives hard to the rack. Shot does not fall, but he is fouled and will go to the line, and that took all of 3 seconds.
Just give him the layup.
Well, fortunately, shot didn't fall.
Yeah, you're lucky. If you're going to foul him, foul him.
First shot for Park is up and in.
But they're not going to miss free throws.
And once again, it's a 3-point game.
And Juab knows Emery struggles at the line, so they can knock this, get it to 2, go for a quick steal, and then put him at the line.
There's still 19 ticks left. Second shot for Austin Park. It is good. 71-69. It bounced all over the rim, and we have a timeout taken by Coach Dave Justice. Do not go anywhere. 19 seconds left in this one. Emery 71, Juab 69, 19 ticks left when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Welcome to JN Auto, where your dream car awaits. With over 100 vehicles in stock, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between, we've got the perfect ride just for you. And our full service department ensures your vehicle stays in top shape long after you drive off the lot. Can't find your ideal car? No worries, we'll hunt it down for you. Discover the JN Auto difference today.
The The Spartans play here
Braxton Butler, number 32.
Will Jeffs, number 34.
Scott Johansson, 35.
on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
71-69. Emery with a 2-point lead over the Juab Wasps. Now Emery, out of the timeout, will go with Herdsman, Franson, Butler, Scott Johansson, Wes Johansson. So the starting five is out on the floor for Emery. Braxton Butler will inbound. Emery moving right to left on the radio dial. They have to go the length of the floor.
Important thing, you got to get the ball in, and you can't turn the ball over in the half court.
West with the basketball. West goes back to Porter, and he's fouled by Park. 4 seconds run off the clock, 15.5 left. And now Herdsman will go to line. And if he makes two here, Juab is going to be in a very difficult spot.
Porter Herdsman at the line, shooting 2.
Emery has one more foul to give before it's shots for Juab. Porter, first shot on its way, good.
Cash, calm, collective,
Trent Baker back in the ball.
Straight money.
Will Jeffs back in.
72-69. One more shot coming for Porter Herdsman.
If I'm Emery, I'm playing defense. I'm forcing them to take time off the clock, not giving them clean coming up the floor on a make.
Second shot is good. Porter gets it back to a 4-point lead, 73-69. Park has to pick the ball up at the back foul line. Emery has a foul to give. They haven't gone to it yet. That's a turnover. Ball went over and back. Juab throws it away with 9.2 to play in the game. Baker tried to save it, but he stepped on the half-court line. Turnover, Juab, ball back to Emery.
That's why you put pressure in the backcourt. You make them make plays. You make them dribble the ball. They dribble right into the trap, and then they turn it over.
And then on the inbounds, a foul on Baker from behind. And that will send Scott Johansson to the line with 8.4 left. That's the fourth foul on Baker.
Scott Johansson, the line shooting 2.
One free throw here. And this thing's over.
Johansson, first shot, good. Emery has gone the final 4 minutes of regulation without a field goal. All their points have come at the foul line. Then it's 74-69. One more shot for Scott Johansson. Second on its way. No good. In and out. Rebound Park. If you're Emery, you can just fall back.
Yeah, don't foul.
Park runs, gets to the rack. Shot at the rim is good. And a timeout taken by Juab. And Coach Wright says, hey, you got to put a little bit more time back on that clock. We'll see what they put it up to. 74-71, and I think the officials, I'm going to say there was probably about 2.5 left. That's what the officials are going to talk about right now.
Yeah, 2-5. But all Emery has to do is get the ball in bounds. It's going to come a quick foul, and you make one free throw, it's over.
So let's see how much time they put back on this clock. Full timeout taken by Juab. How do you play this if you're Coach Justice? The only thing that can kill you at this point is an immediate turnover. I mean, even if it's under the basket, you turn the ball over, Juab is going to have to kick out and hit a quick three-point shot. Really, the only thing that can hurt you is a turnover 20 feet away from the baseline.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah, all Emery has to do is get the ball in clean. That's it. Get the ball in bounds. And there's not going to be enough time for Juab to do anything off a made free throw.
74-71. Emery by 3.
2-7.
2.7. They put 0.8 back on the game clock.
And you've got to make sure that Scott West are not the ones demanding the ball or the tallest ones out there. You get the ball to them.
Braxton will inbound.
And you just throw it up in the air.
Lob down. Turnover. Clock somehow didn't start until Park grabbed the ball. His heave at the buzzer is no good. It was a turnover. 3/4 of the court. Park actually got a shot off. Couldn't hit. Emery gets the win. 74-71. 74-71 Spartans. My goodness.
Well, they made it interesting right there. They throw it the length of the floor up for grabs. The clock's late, doesn't matter, and Emery steals a game on the road against the Wasps.
Emery is now 5-2 in region play. They've won 4 consecutive games ever since the loss to Canyon View. Emery has played lights-out basketball. They get the win tonight, 74-71. More coming up when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway, windows down, music up, but suddenly your car sputters. Don't let car troubles break your stride. At Cars, Complete Auto Repair Service in Wellington, they're dedicated to keeping your vehicle running smoothly so you can keep enjoying those flawless drives. From regular maintenance like oil changes and wheel alignments to tune-ups and even new tires, Cars is here to help. Visit Cars today and drive away confident knowing your car is in its best shape ever.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
Imagine stepping foot into your dream home. The scent of fresh paint and the feel of plush carpet under your feet. Hi, this is Greg at the Driggs Mortgage Team. We make that dream come to life with our expert guidance and personalized financing solutions. Now closer to you at our new location in 23 South Carbon Avenue, Suite 21 in Price, because when it comes to financing your home, there's simply no substitute for experience.
Discover the difference experience makes at Mr. Automotive in Huntington. With over 30 years dedicated to matching the perfect vehicle with the right person in Castle Country, we know a thing or two about cars and about saving you money. Thanks to our low overhead, we're able to pass incredible savings directly on to you. Drive away happy with a deal as reliable as our service. Visit Mr. Automotive today, where experience means savings and you meet your new car.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
At San Rafael Health, they believe everyone deserves compassionate and dedicated care. Whether you're looking for a place for mom, dad, or any loved one, the doors are open. San Rafael Health accepts private pay, Medicaid, Medicare, and commercial insurance, ensuring quality health care is accessible for all. Let the family at San Rafael Health take care of your family. Call today at 384-2301 and let San Rafael Health provide the care your loved ones deserve.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42. Devin Rasmussen, number 40.
Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
welcome in the viewing audience, but also bring back the audio, the radio audience on KOAL. Joining us right now with the booth, we have head coach Dave Justice. And, Coach, that was an absolute thriller. Shockingly enough, go the final 4 minutes without a field goal.
Oh, wow.
And still get everything came from the foul line to close things out. Doesn't matter. It was enough to get the 74-71 win.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just credit to the boys. I mean, just with perseverance and just toughness, end of that game. Yeah, anytime. I mean, Juab is obviously a great team. They're 12-3 for a reason. And the Park and is an outstanding player, and then they have a lot of great shooters around them. So it was not the type of game that we usually kind of have played this year, and kind of in the 40s at halftime, and then to finish up in the 70s. But you just kind of play in whatever games that you can, and whether it's high scoring, low scoring, you got to be able to win different type of games. And so I couldn't be more proud of the kids, and just battling and finishing it out. So
I thought, Coach, when we look at the way the game was played throughout the first half, I thought it was the best offensive first half we've had all season. It's probably the best offensive game we've had all season.
Definitely. We moved the ball really, really well, and so we were getting those inside-out threes. And then credit to our kids for knocking them down, and we were taking good shots. That's kind of what we preached the last couple of days. We felt against Sanpete, we've kind of forced a lot of some threes, and we just felt, we were fortunate to get away, get out of with a win on that one. Sanpete played well, and so we just really talked the last couple of days of really getting those threes inside out, and taking good attempts and sharing the ball. And they did a great job, sharing the ball, and then they shot it very, very well, and we kind of were able to match Juab's, how well they shot at the first of the game too. And so it was kind of an up and down exciting game. So that's fun.
I know that we're going to get to talk to Porter here in just a moment. When you talk about shooting the three ball so well, if it was Jace, if it was Scott, if it was Porter, it just seemed like they were throwing the ball in the ocean tonight in that first half. Everything was falling. And as you said, that's the way you have to play to beat this super talented team. They have four shooters on the court at all times. Plus, they got a big fella down low that is very, very good. He's got excellent footwork. And somehow this, you guys are just improving game by game. I guess that's really the way to put it.
Yeah, we kind of weathered their storm a little bit. And I think the kids are kind of starting to believe in, what we have around here and the kind of what we're doing. And, so we're just really preaching, just taking good shots and working together. And so, they're starting to buy in. They're starting to buy into being a team and working together, making the extra pass. And, I couldn't be more proud of them. So, to beat a team like this, super Juab, super talented, and as well as they shot, they played a good game too.
Yeah,
it was great. It was a well-played game, very entertaining. And so to kind of pull out with a win like that, it's impressive. It's an impressive win, and goes atop one of our best wins of the season. So.
There's no doubt about that. And also the ramifications of this game. We were talking about a pregame. You get a win here, a region championship is still a possibility. I mean, you get to 5-2. What a turnaround, right? From the way region play started off, Coach. And we go back a few games ago. It was a game that I know you weren't too excited about the performance against Canyon View. I know when talking to a lot of the boys, they weren't happy with the performance against Canyon View. That seemed to be the turning point here over the second half of league play.
Yeah, because we felt like we were playing a little bit better. Kind of going into that, before that San Juan game and then coming back in the Canyon View game, and we weren't happy with how we performed. And so it was kind of a little gut check time for us where we had to kind of look at ourselves and like, how do we want this season to go? And there's still a lot of ways that the season can go, but credit to the boys for really sucking up and being like, no, we're gonna battle, we're gonna get after it. And and they've responded with a 4-game win streak and a couple wins over really good opponents, and then obviously the rivalry win and a close win again. So it's been a great response. And then we even mentioned that yesterday. It's like, hey guys, after all this, we're 4-2 in region. We're going to play a 5-1, and we still have a chance. 6-0, 5-1 for Canyon View, but they play each other. We still play Canyon View again. We still play. So whatever's happened right now, we have a chance. So we just got to keep playing and see what happens. And it was a great one to still win on the road tonight.
Yeah, I haven't got an update on the score yet in that Richfield Canyon View game. The last time I got an update, Richfield was up by double digits, right?
Really?
So if that holds, I mean, we're talking about a 3-way tie for second place in this division.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, and it was just a big win because, we're really trying to get that into the top 8 for that RPI, and so we can get that home game. And so that's kind of been our goal, to try to get a home game, even especially since, how we started. And so, we just got to keep improving and keep winning and see if we can get on the court at home. And, try to get as high a seed as possible and then go see what happens.
I think what's also amazing to me is when you take a look at how many home games we had in the first half of league play, you have to steal some on the road, and we've done that. Win against Delta, win against Juab. I mean, you've done what you needed to do.
It's kind of been funny because we've unfortunately given up a couple on the home, Richfield, Canyon View, but, we snuck one in Delta, a very tough place to play, and we snuck one out here where, very tough place to play. So you still a couple on the road and, hopefully kind of puts you in good position. So.
Drive home is always a lot better when you get a win on the road. There's no doubt about it. But you got to make sure you take care of business now on Friday, right? I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot of good to win here and then give it back on Friday.
No. So, Delta's a really good team. And they're coming in. They're kind of getting a little bit of revenge. We had a great game down there with them a couple weeks ago. So, they're very talented. They got a lot of shooters. And so, you can't just go around and give it right back. You got to keep this momentum and keep playing well. And, Delta's going to be tough on Friday. We can't just take anything for granted. So, every game in this region's tough. We just have to keep improving, keep playing our best ball. And then at the end of the year, hopefully we put ourselves in a position to be successful in the state tournament.
Coach, I really do appreciate you taking out the time to come up. Congratulations on the win. I know we'll talk again before we get back home on Friday, but fair to say, best win of the season up to this point?
Yeah, I
think so, right?
The 2 and 3 in the RPI, something like that.
Yeah.
And, it was kind of a cap around here. And so, it was a great win. We're super proud of the boys. Going to enjoy this one and then move on to Delta.
Let's keep it rolling, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate you guys.
That's Coach Dave Justice again taking out the time to join us. Let's bring in Porter Herdsman. We'll talk about tonight's game as Porter just shot lights out. Porter, I'm going to have you look over at the camera here because we're live on the YouTube channel. First off, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. It feels great to come in here and beat these guys.
I know for you've had a couple of games where you have been able to shoot lights out from beyond the perimeter. You had a game where you hit 5 3-pointers earlier this season. You were feeling it again tonight. I mean, you were feeling it from beyond the arc. What was it about tonight, maybe what the defense was showing or maybe just the way you're feeling? What was it about tonight that gave you the ability to pop some open looks?
I don't know. I don't really know what it was. I just came in. I was, warming up. I'm like feeling pretty good, and I come in the game and get one out early, and I was just feeling it from there. So any chance I got, I was just gonna let it fly, and they just kept falling. So I just kept shooting.
It wasn't just you. I mean, it was everyone on the team, right? They couldn't miss tonight.
Yep. It was awesome to see everybody shooting lights out in this atmosphere with all these people. It's loud in here, but we just came out, played our game, and shot really well. So I was happy to see how well we did tonight.
It's obviously loud at Juab. It's one of the most difficult places, I think, to come get a win. It doesn't matter if it's football, if it's basketball, whatever it is, right? I mean, this is a tough place to go get a win. But we had a great hometown crowd here as well. The hometown fans, they traveled very well. Can you guys hear that when you're out there on the floor? And how do you play off of that?
Yeah, no, it's a great thing to see the community back us up. We had a rough start to the season, but just to see how many fans still come out here, travel this far on a Wednesday night, it just gives you that much more confidence to just know that you got your community behind you and play your game and just try and win for them and win for yourself. So it's just great to see all the fans still, supporting us.
What has been the biggest aspect for you guys in this turnaround? Because as you said, season didn't start off great. Now we're back at 500, 8-8. More importantly, 5-2 in league play. So what's been the biggest turning point for this team?
I think the biggest turning point is I think we're just playing as a team where, we're playing together. I feel like at the start of the season we got down and I feel like, we each tried to just create something, do it ourselves. But we started to realize that once we played as a team and just got it around to each other that we were just going to dominate. And that's kind of how it's been. I mean, against Uinta, we played great as a team, and we went and beat those guys. They're a great 4A team. And so I think we're learning to play with each other. We started a little bit rough, but we got the right guys. So if we're just going to play together like we did tonight and like we have been doing, we're just going to continue to win. So I think that's the key, is just playing together, playing as a good team.
I think it's easy to see, at least from my perspective. You guys are playing with a different kind of belief out there on the floor. I felt like, 4 minutes to play in the game at 68-67, you guys were playing with the confidence of, we got this, it's okay.
Yeah, we just kept that confidence throughout the whole game. We knew that we could pull out the win. This is a winnable game. We never lost hope, and it was in each of the guys. We all knew that we could win this game, and we knew we had the keys, and so we just kept playing our game and just got a couple defensive stops and did what we need to do and got the win.
I told Coach Justice, you guys did not have a final field goal over the 4 minutes. I don't know if you were aware of that.
I did not know that.
Okay. It's 68-61 with 4 minutes to play. The rest of the points come from the foul line, and you had a couple of big free throws as well, right? So when the game's on the line and you step up knowing you got to knock down a couple of foul shots, what's that moment like for you? I think I could ask 10 kids this. I get 10 different questions. What's it like for you?
It's just a great feeling, knowing that you can go up there and kind of do that for your team. I mean, those are big shots. They win the game. If we don't make those free throws, we could lose that game.
Easily.
Yeah, it just feels great to know that I got my team behind me, and if I can go up there and knock down the shots, then everybody's going to do the same. So it's just great to feel, that I'm contributing and helping us get that win.
I do want to ask you about the final play. It happened so fast. I mean, they put 0.8 seconds back on the clock. We got to make sure we don't turn the ball over in a spot that could give Juab, a good look for a three. Ball goes down the other side of the floor. They still get a look. Park, who's a great ball player, gets a shot. What was Coach Justice telling you guys in that final timeout as far as taking care of the basketball?
Well, we just knew that we needed to get it in. As soon as somebody touched it, they maybe had a chance to get a all right shot off.
Yeah.
So originally we were going to try and just get it in under the basket, but then we're like, well, if we just get it in the backcourt, someone touches it, they have to heave up a half court.
Right.
So that's what we did. We were going to send me back. They were kind of face guarding me. So Wes made a great play. Ran back there, just hit the ball and made him just get a tough shot. I just tried to contest without fouling, and, it worked out great.
Yeah, we seen you run outside the numbers several times this year on the football field, right? For a deep pass. Kind of the same situation. We'll end with this. Friday, home against Delta, second go around. Seen this team once already. It was thrilling the last time we went toe-to-toe with them. It happened to be at Delta. That's a difficult place to go out and get a win. It was a thriller. What'd you learn about that team, and what do you guys have to do on Friday to make sure you keep this winning streak rolling?
Yeah, they're a great team. They play great defense. They got some tough guys that can score, but like we saw in Delta, we can beat them. We know that we got the tools, so I think we just got to go in with that confidence that we can beat these guys. We can play with them. If we play defense and we played great offense tonight. If we can just replicate that, I think it's a recipe for success. But yeah, they're a great team, so we just got to play good, continue to keep this streak alive.
He's Porter Herdsman, tonight's player of the game. Emery gets a big win, 74-71 over the Juab Wasps. Porter, we got a long drive home, and I know it's a school night, so we're going to let you get. Congratulations on the win. Let's keep the wins coming on Friday.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll send it back to the studio. We'll come back for the final touches on tonight's broadcast. Again, Emery 74, Juab 71. We're back in just a moment.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
At Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, they believe every home deserves to look its best. Since 2003, Clean Cut Roofing and Siding has been transforming homes and businesses with precision and care, ensuring your peace of mind with every shingle and siding panel installed. Whether you're updating an old look, repairing storm damage, or bringing life back to your storefront, trust them to handle every detail. Visit cleancutroofingsiding.com to schedule your free consultation. Clean Cut Roofing and Siding, where quality meets craftsmanship.
The Spartans play here.
Wes Johansson, number 42.
Devin Rasmussen, number 40. Jace Franson, number 11.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Back to put the final touches on tonight's broadcast. Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson. Final score tonight, 74-71. Emery gets a huge win, Travis, over the Juab Wasps. More importantly, now you take a look at this region. You're right there, a chance to potentially work your way to the top of the division now that we're through the first go-around of league play.
Yeah, we talk about how important it was tonight to come into this game, play well, and you come in and you win against the team that's ranked number 2. And in their building. Now you got to focus because the emotions off this one, sometimes they can catch up with you on Friday against a team that's a little bit down, team you've already beat. So it's going to be fun on Friday night. It's the second go-around, so now we're really going to kick things off.
We know the last time Emery and Delta got together, it was a thriller. It was Wes Johansson putting in a shot at the buzzer. Emery had a big defensive stop. Porter Herdsman tipped the ball away, flung it back into the backcourt, and that's how Emery got the win at Delta. And you start to get the sense at that particular game that this is a team that is rapidly improving. Not a lot of varsity experience between this group. Now as we get into the final stretch of the regular season, they're playing with a different level of confidence. There's no question.
Yeah, things started to click after that win, and they've been playing really good since that point. And we're getting down to it. 4 weeks left, 3 weeks left, and 13 games or so, and it picks up. And it starts Friday. The second go-around starts Friday, and you know after that game that you're going to be on the road.
We're down to the final 7 games of the regular season. It's amazing how fast time has flown. Hey, but the big story tonight, Emery gets a big win on the road against the Juab Wasps. Final score 74-71. That's going to do it here on the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union postgame show. We'll talk more about it tomorrow on KOAL's Drive Time Sports. Final score tonight, Emery 74, Juab 71. For Travis Anderson, I'm Jordan Buscarini, and as always, go Spartans.